Welcome to Money RX for CRNAs. Recently, I was reviewing a retirement plan with a couple. Sarah had worked full-time for 25 years at a major hospital system, while her husband Mark had stayed home to raise their kids and worked only part-time in recent years. They were planning their retirement strategy and had done their homework on Social Security. But when we started talking about Social Security spousal benefits, I realized that they were making a costly mistake that could cost them tens of thousands of dollars over their lifetime. They thought that because Mark had some earnings history, he couldn't claim spousal benefits. And then they also believed that Sarah needed to claim her benefits early to unlock Mark's spousal benefit. But both assumptions were wrong. So today we're going to talk about how Social Security spousal benefits work and why they're particularly important for CRNA couples and the strategies that you can use to maximize these benefits in your retirement planning. Because if you get this wrong, you might be leaving serious money on the table. So let's start with the fundamentals. Social Security spousal benefits allow a married person to receive up to 50% of their higher earning spouse's full retirement age benefit. Now, this is designed to protect spouses who either didn't work or who had lower earnings throughout their career. Now, for CRNAs, this often comes into play in two scenarios. First, you have one spouse who worked as a CRNA while the other stayed home or worked part-time. Second, you have dual career couples, where one person significantly out-earned the other. Now, here's what you need to understand about how spousal benefits actually work. The spousal benefit is capped at 50% of the higher earner's full retirement age benefit, not their delayed benefit if they wait until age 70, not their reduced benefit if they claim early. It's based on what they're entitled to at their full retirement age. So if you're a CRNA entitled to $3,000 per month at your full retirement age of 67, well, your spouse's maximum spousal benefit would be $1,500 per month, regardless of when you actually claim your benefit. But you don't get both, and this trips up a lot of people. You can't collect your own benefit plus a spousal benefit. Social Security pays you the higher of the two amounts. So if you're entitled to $800 based on your own earnings record, but your spousal benefit would be $1,500, you'd get $1,500 total, not $2,300. Now, the primary earner must be collecting, and this is crucial for timing your strategy. The lower earning spouse cannot claim spousal benefits until the higher earning spouse has filed for their own Social Security. So if you're trying to maximize benefits by delaying until age 70, your spouse has to wait too. And there are marriage requirements. You must be married for at least 1 year to qualify for spousal benefits. And if you're divorced, you can still claim spousal benefits based on your ex-spouse's record if you were married for at least 10 years and haven't remarried. And age matters for the benefit amount. Just like with your own Social Security benefits, claiming spousal benefits early reduces the amount you receive. If you claim spousal benefits at age 62, you'll only receive around 32.5% of your spouse's full retirement age benefit instead of the full 50%. But here's an important difference. Spousal benefits don't increase with delayed retirement credits. So there's no advantage to waiting past your full retirement age to claim spousal benefits. So why does this matter for CRNAs? Well, CRNAs face unique challenges when it comes to Social Security planning that makes spousal benefits particularly important. Many CRNAs have had high earnings careers with substantial Social Security contributions. You have likely been paying the maximum into Social Security for years. But CRNA careers also often involve periods of maybe part-time work, travel assignments, or early retirement due to burnout. And this creates situations where one spouse may have maximized Social Security benefits, while the other has gaps in their earnings record. And unlike many professionals who work into their late 60s, many CRNAs retire in their late 50s or early 60s. This creates what we call gap years, where you're not yet eligible for Social Security, but you need retirement income. And understanding spousal benefits becomes critical because it affects your overall retirement income timeline and your tax planning strategy. After 20 to 30 years of contributing to your hospital's 403b or 401k retirement plans pre-tax, many CRNAs have significant tax-deferred account balances. And when you add Social Security benefits on top of required minimum distributions, you can very quickly find yourself in higher tax brackets than you expected. And spousal benefits add another layer of income to coordinate, and getting the timing wrong can trigger what I call the Social Security tax tsunami that pushes your effective tax rates much higher than you realize. Many CRNAs are married to other healthcare professionals. This creates complex Social Security optimization decisions when both spouses have substantial benefits. So you need to coordinate not just the timing of claiming, but also understand how spousal benefits interact with your own benefits. Let me walk you through 3 different scenarios that represent common situations for CRNA couples that we see. Scenario number 1. The traditional CRNA family. Lisa worked as a CRNA for 28 years and is entitled to $3,200 per month at her full retirement age of 67. Her husband Tom worked part-time and intermittently throughout his career and is entitled to $900 per month based on his own earnings record. So Tom's spousal benefit would be 50% of Lisa's full retirement age benefit, or $1,600 per month. And since this is higher than his own $900 benefit, he would receive the spousal benefit. Here's the strategy. Lisa delays claiming until age 70 to maximize her benefit to about $4,000 per month. And this also maximizes the survivor benefit for Tom if Lisa passes away first. Now, Tom has 2 options. If he has his own earnings record, he can claim his own $900 benefit when Lisa reaches her full retirement age and he reaches his. Then, when Lisa turns 70 and starts claiming, he can switch to the higher spousal benefit of $1,600. This gives them 3 extra years of Tom receiving $900 per month, while Lisa's benefit continues growing by 8% per year. Then we have scenario 2, the dual high earner couple. Both partners are CRNAs. Jennifer is entitled to $3,400 per month at her full retirement age. Her partner Rachel is entitled to $2,800 per month. In this case, Rachel's spousal benefit would be 50% of Jennifer's benefit, or $1,700. But since Rachel's own benefit of $2,800 is higher, she would collect her own benefit instead. So the strategy here focuses on maximizing the higher earner's benefit for survivor purposes, while optimizing the claiming timeline to minimize taxes and coordinate with their retirement account withdrawals. Then we have scenario 3, the career gap situation. Mike worked as a CRNA for 15 years. Then he took 10 years off to raise his children and care for aging parents. He then returned to work part-time. His Social Security benefit is about $1,400 per month. His wife Karen worked in hospital administration for 30 years and is entitled to $2,600 per month. So Mike's spousal benefit would be $1,300, 50% of Karen's $2,600. Since his own benefit of $1,400 is slightly higher, he would collect his own benefit. But there is a strategy here. Mike could claim his own benefit early while Karen delays hers. Then, when Karen claims her maximized benefit, they can reevaluate whether switching to spousal benefits makes sense, especially considering the tax implications. So let's now talk taxes, because this is where many CRNAs get blindsided. You think you understand your tax situation in retirement, but Social Security benefits create hidden tax complexity that can dramatically increase your effective tax rates. When you take money out of your traditional 403b, 401k, or IRA in retirement, it doesn't just trigger income tax on that withdrawal. It can also force more of your Social Security benefits to become taxable, both your regular benefits and spousal benefits. Let me give you a real example. Say you need $80,000 per year in retirement. You decide to take $50,000 from your traditional retirement accounts, and you're receiving $30,000 in combined Social Security benefits between yourself and your spouse. So you might think at $50,000, you fall into the 12% tax bracket. But because that $50,000 withdrawal pushes more of your Social Security into taxable territory, your effective tax rate on that withdrawal might actually be 22% or higher. And this is why I call it the Social Security tax tsunami. One withdrawal triggers taxes on multiple income sources simultaneously. So for CRNA couples with spousal benefits, this gets even more complex because you now have multiple Social Security income streams to coordinate with your retirement account withdrawals. And the key is understanding something called provisional income. This includes your adjusted gross income plus 1/2 of your combined Social Security benefits. For married couples, if your provisional income is under $32,000, then your Social Security isn't taxed at all. Between $32,000 and $44,000, up to 50% of your benefits are taxable, and anything above $44,000, up to 85% of your benefits are taxable. This is why the timing of when you claim Social Security, including spousal benefits, becomes a critical part of your overall tax strategy. Finally, let me share some of the biggest mistakes I see CRNA couples make with spousal benefits. Mistake number 1, not understanding the own benefit plus excess spousal concept. Many people think spousal benefits are all or nothing. But if you have your own earnings record, you actually receive your own benefit plus any excess spousal benefit needed to get you to the 50% mark. So this matters because if you have a small benefit of your own, you can claim it while your spouse delays their benefit. Then, when your spouse finally claims, you get topped off with the excess spousal amount. And mistake number 2, claiming too early without understanding the trade-offs. Yes, you can claim spousal benefits as early as age 62, but you are permanently reducing that benefit to about 32.5% of your spouse's full retirement age benefit instead of the full 50%. So for CRNA couples with substantial retirement accounts, it often makes more sense to live off of those retirement accounts early in your retirement and delay Social Security to maximize your benefits. Then mistake number 3, not coordinating with overall retirement tax strategy. So too many couples make Social Security claiming decisions in isolation, without considering how those benefits interact with their retirement account withdrawals, Roth conversions, and overall tax planning. Mistake number 4, focusing only on maximizing benefits instead of optimizing after-tax income. Sometimes claiming benefits earlier results in lower total lifetime benefits, but higher after-tax income when you factor in the tax implications and investment growth of the money that you're not withdrawing from your retirement accounts. So Social Security spousal benefits can provide significant additional retirement income for CRNA couples, but only if you understand the rules and coordinate your claiming strategy with your overall financial plan. But the key is recognizing that this isn't just about maximizing Social Security benefits in isolation. It is about optimizing your total after-tax retirement income while considering tax implications, your substantial retirement account balances, and your goal of making work optional as early as possible. So don't make these decisions in a vacuum, and do not wait until you're age 62 to start thinking about this. The best Social Security strategies for CRNAs often involve planning years in advance to coordinate with your career transitions, Roth conversions, and early retirement goals. If you found this helpful, make sure to check out our other episodes on retirement planning strategies specifically designed for CRNAs. And if you want help modeling different Social Security claiming strategies for your specific situation, you can learn more about our planning process on our website, oakcapitaladvisor.com. Remember, you have worked hard throughout your CRNA career to build financial security. Make sure you are getting every dollar you're entitled to in retirement.
This podcast is for informational and entertainment purposes only. It should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions. This podcast does not engage in rendering legal, financial, or other professional services.